Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, I want to talk about an affordable ETF that has been consistently outperforming the market. So this ETF has completely decimated the S&P 500 returns in the last 2 years. So it's called iShares Global Clean Energy ETF and the ticker is ICLN. So at the time of making this video, ICLN has been ranked at the top of the best performing iShares ETF in the last 2 years. So here's a chart that compares the performance of this ETF with S&P 500. So in the last 2 years, ICLN has climbed up by over 166%, while S&P 500 has managed to gain only about 36%. Now we all know that past performance is no guarantee for future returns, but I am very bullish on the clean energy sector, and I believe that clean energy companies are poised for big growth. So here is the million-dollar question. Is ICLN ETF worth buying in 2021? Keep watching to find out. ICLN seeks to track the S&P Global Clean Energy Index. This index is designed to measure the performance of 30 companies from around the world that are involved in clean energy related business. ICLN ETF, it comprises of a diversified mix of clean energy production and clean energy equipment and technology companies. So here are the top 10 holdings of ICLN. Plug Power comes in at number 1. It comprises of almost 10% of the total holding of this ETF. So this is an energy company developing hydrogen fuel cell-based technology for electric mobility and stationary power markets in North America and Europe. This company is focusing on proton exchange membrane fuel cells, fuel cell-based hybrid battery technology, and related hydrogen storage and dispensing infrastructure. I think that Plug Power could be potentially disruptive in the energy market in the next 10 years. So if you want to get a piece of this company, ICLN ETF is the safest way to go about it. Buying the individual stock in a company like this can be risky. But if you diversify your portfolio by investing in bunch of clean energy companies, I think that's the better option. So that's the reason why I like ICLN. Now the second biggest holding is Enphase Energy. So this is a California-based solar energy company. It designs, develops, manufactures, and sells home energy solutions for the solar photovoltaic industry, both in the United States and also abroad. So this company offers semiconductor-based microinverter which convert energy at the individual solar module level. It also offers networking and cloud-based software solutions to provide energy monitoring and control services. Now what I like about this company is that it not only sells its solutions to solar distributors and large installers, but it also works directly with homeowners and caters to the do-it-yourself market. Solar energy is going to be huge in the future. It is already quite big here in California where I live. Pretty much every new home construction has solar panels. So getting a piece of this company via ICLN ETF, I think that's the way to go. Now the rest of the companies in the top 10 holding list are all operating in either solar or wind energy based power development. Both are high growth markets with potential for significant returns in the long run. Now let's take a look at the regional exposure of ICLN ETF. So this ETF is mostly consolidated in North America and Europe with about 10% exposure in Asian countries. About 35% of the companies invested in this ETF are operating from the United States. Even though ICLN is a clean energy ETF, most of the sector exposure is centered around utilities, information technology, and industrials. Let's talk about the market capitalization of this ETF. So about 60% of the companies that are invested in this ETF, they are classified as mid-cap companies, while 30% of the companies are classified as large-cap companies. So to better understand the spectacular returns that ICLN has delivered in the last few years, I went ahead and created an Excel sheet. So what I've done is I've pulled in all the relevant data from Fidelity's website, starting from Feb of 2019 to the present date. So in this sheet, I'm trying to model a scenario where if I had invested $50 in ICLN every working day from Feb 2019, how much money would I have made? So had I invested daily and held on to this ETF, how much money would I have made as opposed to investing in any generic S&P 500 index fund? So this column shows my total principal amount as I invest $50 every working day starting Feb 2019. And this column over here, it shows how much my investment would grow in ICLN. So for reference, I do the same thing with a generic S&P 500 index fund over here in this column. So here is a chart showing how my investment would have grown in ICLN compared to S&P 500. Had I put 50 bucks under my pillow every day since Feb 2019, I would have ended up with $25,200. Now, had I done the same with ICLN ETF, I would have ended up with a staggering $50,926. So for comparison, S&P 500 index fund would have grown to about $30,778. So that means investing in ICLN would have yielded me over 202% in the same time frame, where S&P 500 would have given me around 122% growth. So guys, coming back to my original question, should you invest in this ETF in 2021? My answer is yes, you should. And here is why I think you should invest in this ETF. ICLN is investing in top clean energy companies, which in the long run are going to do exceedingly well. Whether you like it or not, clean energy is going to be the future. Most European countries have already embraced clean energy, and now the United States, under the new administration, it is also rallying behind clean energy. So I think moving forward, there will be a lot of momentum behind clean energy companies. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I'm investing in ICLN ETF. Now I'm not putting all my money in this ETF, but this ETF is going to be a significant portion of my portfolio. Now guys, I'm no financial advisor. I'm just an average Joe who likes to invest money and learn and share my knowledge. So you will have to do your own research before investing your money in any ETF or stock for that matter. And really, no one knows what will happen in the short term, right? Markets go up and down, but I strongly believe that in the long run, ICLN ETF is going to deliver better returns than S&P 500. And that's my theory. It's basically based on the fact that clean energy is going to, play a more prominent role as our economy moves forward. So I will be investing a portion of my portfolio in ICLN ETF. Anyway, guys, what do you think of clean energy companies, clean energy stocks and ETFs? By the way, guys, are you bullish on the current US stock market, or do you think we are in a bubble? Let me know in the comment section below. Please like this video and subscribe to Techno Panda Money for more videos like this. Also check out my main channel. It's a tech channel where I review laptops, gaming PCs, how to build computers and stuff like that. So if you are into that kind of stuff, you are going to like that channel. Again, guys, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.